What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 20 of the Twisted League series. At the end of the last video, I finished my very first Hydra task, and it got my cash stack over 10 mil. So now I have a worm task to do, 179 total of those. I did put all my bones in the corner up here so you guys can see them. I don't have any worm bones right now, but once I do, you'll see how many bones I'm actually going to have. It's going to be a ton of prayer XP. Also, my melee setup got upgraded from the last video when I got my dragon med helm, so it's looking pretty nice now. It's going to help for tanking these worms. So I'm going to be getting about 250k prayer XP from this task, and the last time I killed him, I did have a rune simi. It was pretty bad then, but now that I have a whip, this should destroy them. There's the end of the task, 150k away from an attack and defense level, and also 650k away from a strength level. I want to go and use up all the bones I've gotten, but I just remembered that I'm down to like 11 Marintils. So I'm going to calculate out how much I'm going to need, and I'll be back to you guys in a second. So in order to use all these on my altar, I'm going to need at minimum 80 Marintil, and that's just assuming the burners go out between each run. Sometimes they'll stay on like 3 or 4 times. 80 is just assuming they go out every single time. With 3 times harvest though, it's not going to take long to get those. It'll probably be like 40 minutes. I'm just going to sit at the farming guild bank and do some bank skills while I wait. But first, I'm going to see if I can manage to get another Hydra task. I'll take some jellies, I guess. I still have 1500 chins left to throw, so I might as well. And I just skipped 5 tasks, so that's another 150 points down. I don't want to burn through all my points. Between all the herbs I got from Hydra and the ones I already have farmed, this is going to be quite a lot of XP. I'm growing Marintils in this patch and the Hesidious ones, so like I said, it's going to take around 40 minutes. And in that time, I'm just going to make all of the herbs that I have into potions. I am currently 91 herb. I did reset my counter again so I can keep track of how much more XP I get. So I still have about 600k more XP in herbs, but I need 1 mil for 97, so I'm just going to leave those in my bank and stop at 96 for now. 3.2 million more herb XP gained. I basically passively got this herb level just from doing 1 patch between Slayer tasks. It makes me really appreciate having chosen the 3 times harvester, because without that, doing herb would have been a pain. But now with all the Marintils I need in my bank, it is time to use up all of my bones. I decided not to check how much XP I'm going to be getting from this. I want to kind of be surprised what prayer level I end up getting. Just like with herb, I did reset my XP counter again. In total, I have 984 bones, and using all of them is only going to take around 30 minutes, but I am starting off at level 81. That's the end of my bones. They got me 6 more prayer levels up to 87 now, and only 28k away from level 88. I do have enough installed heads in my bank to get to 88, and since I'm so close, I am going to go and get that really quick. 88 prayer, 3 total levels off 2200. Since I'm so close to this, I'm definitely going to go look through my bank and figure out if there's anything else I can get some quick levels in. If I had to guess, it would be crafting. I still have a bunch of gems just chilling from the brimstone chests. Okay, after doing a ton of math with the gems that I do have enough to get myself from 89 to 92 crafting, which will also get me 2200 total. I was originally planning to save my rubies and diamonds to make bolts for Hydra, but the broad and D-stone bolts I've been using are pretty much all I need. So now that I don't need to use them for bolts, I can use them all in jewelry instead. With the rubies, I decided I'm going to make amulets since they give the most XP, and also with the diamonds, just like I did last time, I'm going to make those into bracelets, because when you alch them, they alch for 2.3k each. Whether or not I'm actually going to be alching them or not, I really won't know. It's just going to depend if I have nature runes left or not. And with the leftover gold bars, I'll just make gold amulets since those give 600 XP each. First things first though, I have to cut all of my gems. Alright, with all the gems cut, the next thing I need to do is smelt all 855 of my gold ores. I did just open some more brimstone keys, and I got 400 steel bars again. So I'm gonna have to do some more math after crafting to see if between the gold ore, the iron ore, and the steel bars, if I'm able to get 89 to 90 smithing or not. So after making all the gold bars, I actually don't have to do any math. I got over 400,000 smithing XP. From the gold bars, and I'm like 100k from level 90, so after crafting I'll easily be able to get that with the steel bars that I just got from the brimstone chest. But yeah, I'm gonna make all the jewelry I mentioned, and I'll see you guys back when I'm about to hit 2.2k total. 2,200 total level. Sadly, you don't get any league task for that. It would be nice to get like 100 or 250 points. I am gonna go and quickly get the smithing level as well since I'm only 100k away. Okay, there's the 90 smithing out of the way. I did want to show you guys on screen really quick something different. So I finally managed to get myself to top page. There is somebody maxed already. I'd say I'm pretty far behind like the top 6 or so people. I'm not sure how many of these guys are going to be like grinding hard post max though, so we'll see how it goes. I do still think I have a shot at being in the top 10 to max, so I'm going to set that as my goal. But with that being done, before I head back to doing Slayer, I want to train once again my lowest skills. So I'm going to go for I think 80 to 85 mining. Before I start doing mining, I did want to mention something from the last time I did this. I had a lot of people telling me that I could just drop one between each rock that I mine. That that is a lot more annoying over time to have to do that between every single drop. I'd rather just drop 7 of them at once, so I am going to be sticking to the method that I showed in that video. Level 85 is 3.2 million XP, meaning I need a total of 1.2 mil. I get 500k per hour doing this, so 80 to 85 is only going to take me about 2.5 hours. Okay, there's another level out of the way. 2,206 total, 85 mining. This is also the level that you need to mine rune. I don't know much about blast mine, but I'm assuming I can get rune from blast mine now when I go to use my dynamite. So that'll be nice for some alks if I have any coal left over. So now I'm going to start a grind that I've been dreading this entire time since looking at XP rates, and that's going to be agility. I've heard people say it's 300k per hour. I've heard people say it's 150k per hour. I've also heard 200k per hour. I honestly have no idea how slow this is going to be. Minimum is going to take like 50 hours to do, so I don't want to save that for last, or else you guys are going to have to wait like 5 or 6 days for a video of just agility. So like every couple days I want to do some agility just so I can get it out of the way passively. I am going to go up to Wintertide right now so I can check what the XP rates are on this so I have a better idea. I mentioned this before, but with these pillars, between games, like when the game's over and you're waiting for it to come back, you're allowed to jump between these pillars without there being any delay, so it's more XP per hour between games. Once the game starts, there's about a 3-second delay that you have to wait before you can start hopping between the pillars again, so the XP rates do fall a lot. I'm in clan chat right now, and pretty much the point of this is to find worlds where the games have ended so you can get more XP per hour. I think my method's going to be try to use this clan chat to the best of my ability, and when the game starts, I'll just hop. I'll look for worlds that are like below 30%, so I know the game's going to end soon, and when I hit the delay period, like say I hop to the end here and I have to wait the 3-second delay, I'll just fletch a broad arrow. So every time between the delay, I'll just fletch once. I think that's an efficient way to go about doing this. But other than that, yeah, I have no idea how this is going to be. I am going to test it for an hour so I give you guys an idea of how much XP it is. So that is going to be an hour completed, 265k agility XP, way more than I was being told this was. Apparently, according to the guys in the CC, when there's more people online, you can get up to like 320k per hour if there's more people calling worlds. I did get another agility level from this, and I'm only 60k away from another one. Also, I made like 2,000 more headless arrows just from making those one at a time at the ends of the pillars. So to get to 85, I need another 600k XP, so a bit over 2 more hours of this. Alright, there's 85 agility, 915k XP gain, also 10,320 more headless arrows from this. It is kind of a bad time to try to use the CC for world hopping since there's only like 5 worlds that are actually doing games right now because there's nobody online. So tomorrow I'm going to try it again at prime time and see if I can get a lot better XP or not. As for now though, I want to go and get 100% Lovakench favor so I can do blast mine and use up all of my dynamite, and I do also want to start doing that smithing method I've been mentioning this whole time, so I will be showing you guys that too. To start off though with a Lovakench favor, I'm going to be mining sulfur from 0 to 20, and then I'm going to do the Forsaken Tower quest, and then for the rest of the favor, I'll just do the Shazian armor sets. So as I mentioned, I'm going to be mining sulfur up to 20% favor. For those of you who have done this before, you'll know how annoying and how slow it is to do. I'm at 2% right now, and I've been doing it for like 4 minutes, so it's going to be a decent amount of time to get. Also, the whole 3 times harvest thing here is going to be really annoying. Even just dropping 1 at a time, it's still a pain. Alright, I'm glad that's finally over with. I didn't do 0.3% over because I wasn't paying attention, but now that I have 20%, I'm going to go and do the Forsaken Tower quest. It takes like 10 minutes and it'll get me from 20 to 30%. Man, you gotta love puzzle quests. They're always so much fun to do. There's 30% favor, and with this now I can start making armor sets. This is the method I'm going to be using to get to 99 smithing. So in order to progress through these, you need to make a certain amount of sets. Like the tier 1 sets give 1.5% favor each. So in order to get to 40%, I'd have to make 7 of those. And then once I can make the tier 2s, I'll make those, tier 3s, and so on. Do get more XP per set, so eventually I do want to only make the tier 5s at 70%. So first things first, I had to go and search this drawer to get myself 100 supply crates. Alright, I'm going to try my best to break down how this works now. So in order to make these armor sets, you need to mine Lovakite. This is one of the reasons that I got my mining so high, so I'll be able to mine these quicker. Of course, with 3 times harvest, I'm going to get 3 of these every time I mine one, which is going to speed my XP per hour up a lot. Each supply crate, in order to create all the armor in it, takes 11 total Lovakite bars. You need 2 coal per Lovakite to make it into a bar. So that means every supply crate, I need 11 Lovakite ore and 22 coal. Now the thing that sucks about these is the only furnace that you can make the bars on is the one in the center right here. So I could use my Xeric Talisman to teleport there and teleport back to Wintertod. And the other option I have is superheating, which I am going to be doing right now. I have to do some math on if this is worth it or not. But for the favor, I'm just going to be superheating. It's going to make things a lot easier. But once I have all the bars, you'll see all the stuff on here that I can make. I just have to make 1 of each. And when I'm done making them, I put them into the supply crate. And finally, depending on which tier of armor I'm making, there's different people you turn these into. Like this guy's tier 1. The guy in this building over here is tier 4. So I'm gonna show you guys how crazy this XP drop is gonna be from turning this one in. So this is one set that's 24,000 smithing XP, and you also saw the XP drop from mining too. Once I get to tier 5, the XP from these crates goes up to, I think it's like 45 or 50k. So yeah, I'm just gonna be working through this favor, trying to get myself to tier 5. I'm currently at level 90 smithing and level 85 mining. I reset my counter so I can keep track of everything, but I will see you guys back once I'm ready to make tier 5 armor. Alright, so I worked my way through the tier 2 and tier 3 armor, and I have 2 tier 4 crates here. This is gonna be enough to get me to 70%, so I'm gonna deliver these. Wow, they got me so close to a level as well. 3k away from 91. Just getting to 70% favor got me 543k smithing XP. And let me check how much mining XP I got from this as well. And 100k mining XP. So you get about 5 times the smithing XP as you do mining XP. So at 70%, I can make tier 5 armor. The only problem with this, and I messed up the levels with this, I need 93 smithing to make the final piece of the tier 5 armor. So I'm going to have to make tier 4 until I'm level 93. Also, originally, I was just going to get to 100% favor and then take a break, do blast mining, and come back to this. I'm just going to do all this right now. The only reason I do blast mining is to get more coal anyway, so once I run out of coal, I can just use all of my dynamite. I am going to be stopping the video here though. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and I do want to upload a new video when I wake up. So I'm currently ranked 20 right now. I'm only 10 total levels off, I think, rank 12, so between ranks 12 and 20, it's all pretty close. I should be able to get close to top 10 next video if I use all of my coal and continue doing this. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Ton of levels gained this video. I did also reach 2,200 total and top page in the same video. Thank you guys as usual, and I'll see you in the next one.